Has anyone ever seen a Great Dane in person? Did seeing such a large dog make you feel nervous? Or were you wondering why someone brought their horse? Great Danes are one of the largest dog breeds, and it is not uncommon for people to feel nervous around a dog of this size. Like any other dog, your approach is the key to a successful interaction. The American Kennel Club ranks Great Danes as the 16th most popular dog breed in the United States. Our Great Dane's name is Brienne, and I can see why they are popular. We often encounter many people who are apprehensive simply due to her stature. Today, I would like to share with you a little background information as well as their temperament and certain health conditions that affect them. At the conclusion of this speech, I hope to give you a better understanding of Great Danes to help you feel more at ease. So, we'll review some background information, their temperament, and certain health conditions. So to begin, we'll go over background. Great Danes are a mix of two breeds, the Irish Wolfhound and the English Mastiff. Wikipedia also notes that approximately 400 years ago, Danes trained to aid in taking down boars, bears, and deer in princely courts. Probably the most notable characteristic of a Great Dane is with cropped ears. Dr. Mike Paul from the Pet Health Network states that this was done to prevent their ears from being ripped and torn during hunting. In present times, ear cropping is purely for cosmetic purposes, and fewer vets are practicing this due to humane reasons. Now that you know a little background information, let's go over temperament. Every dog has their own personality, but temperament is a more general representation for the breed. So Marissa Taffer in the blog Dog-Eared lists Danes as playful, affectionate, easy to train, generally docile and calm, and friendly with other dogs. A common nickname for Great Danes is gentle giants, which makes them great with families, especially when raised with children. I have seen this to be true for our kids. Our children were 4 years old, and Brienne was about 8 weeks old when we brought her home. She absolutely loves being around them and reminds me of Nana from Peter Pan, always keeping a watchful eye. Great Danes also make good guard dogs, mainly due to their large size, and their bark can be a very good warning as well. So just like temperament, certain health conditions affect certain breeds or sizes of dogs. These are not overtly Dane specific, but are quite common for them. Bloat, also known as gastric dilatation volvulus or GDV. This happens when the stomach fills with gas and expands and twists. Usually this happens after eating. It is a common life-threatening condition that affects large and deep-chested dogs. A gastropexy is when the vet surgically staples the stomach to prevent the twisting, and it can be very costly. A non-surgical intervention recommended by Animal Planet is to allow the dog to rest about 40 minutes after eating before exercise or play. Many large dogs are also affected by hip dysplasia. It can be a result of the dog growing too quickly. Our breeder recommended we find a dog food that was large or giant breed specific, that also had a nutrient ratio that was good for slow and even growth, which was ideal for helping to prevent any cancerous bone tumors or other joint hip issues. Like humans, dogs run the risk of developing cancer. When we decided to have Brian fixed, our vet recommended that we wait a little while, but not too long, around 1.5 years old. Our vet further explained that waiting would allow her to continue to grow properly and lessen the chances of her developing a cancerous bone tumor. But if we waited too long, and especially if she was never going to have puppies, she would be at a higher risk of developing mammary cancer. Now, with all this information, let's summarize what we know so far. We understand that Great Danes are a mix of two breeds. They were raised for hunting large game, and the classic look is with cropped ears. We recognize they are playful, affectionate, easy to train, friendly with other dogs, generally docile and calm, giving them the nickname Gentle Giants, but make good guard dogs. We realize bloat, hip dysplasia, and certain cancers affect them, but with proper nutrition and diligence, you can have a healthy dog. So the next time you see a Great Dane in person, hopefully you won't feel too nervous. Yes, they are a large dog, but their love for a good scratch behind the ear is probably bigger.